do you sell in a presentation? Great question. I'm Andrew Ford, the e-ttractionist and the CEO of Social Star, and I'm answering your questions on @SirFord. So, I get this question asked a lot is because I do a little bit of presentation training. When you're doing a presentation to a group of people, how do you weave in your sales message? How do you get them to buy your product without being salesy and ruining the message? And I give you this advice: don't sell. Now, it might seem strange and it might seem unusual, but let me explain. The first thing you need to do is to convince them that you are great at what you do. And the presentation you give, the passion that you show when you're doing it, the expertise that you have in answering their questions will position you as an expert in their mind in that particular field. Now, it does depend on what you're selling. And so what I do is, whilst I'm convincing them that I'm great at what I do through my presentation, I weave in little parts of the things that they can buy. And it's subtle, but it's extremely effective. So I do happen to mention that, yes, I've written a book, and in that book, here's an excerpt or here's an example from that. Or when I was working with this particular client, doing a workshop for their company, Or when I was doing a consultation for this particular company. So I use examples of the types of work that I do and weave it into the story so that they know the products and services I have, and I don't have to have that awkward 10 minutes at the end when I'm trying to convince them to buy something. Now, don't confuse selling with a call to action. At the end of the process, when I've presented, I do have a call to action, but it's not buy something, it's connect with me. It's something for them. I need to give them some more value before they will give me an order. So generally what it is to get them into my community. I'd love to connect with you on LinkedIn. Follow my blog. If you go to my personal website right now, there's a free copy of that book I mentioned just for you. All of those things, bring them into my ecosystem so that I can talk to them regularly, and then when they have a need, they will think of me for the next order. That's effective selling. I'm Sir Ford. Thank you for listening. I'd love to get your comments down below and some questions that I can answer for you and help you with your personal branding and marketing.